That means, I mean, if anyone is hearing, I mean, their speakers out loud, this means it's unplugged. So could you like plug it back in here? Thank you. Let me see if I have the tendency. So we'll just briefly catch up. We walked through the entire syllabus last time. Okay, this is from my other class. I have another one here, and we were just simply starting with the five finger pattern, which we'll be continuing working on. And then I believe, I mean, you guys, I mean, got the files, I mean, uploaded to Canvas. I took three photocopies of the testing material from SPI one. It's under files, and it's called Score Week One. If you guys come and check it, did you get it? Did you get it? No?
It's there.
It's there?
The three pictures.
Yeah, the three pictures. Cool. Thanks, Will. Yeah. All right. Okay. I can't find them in the Monday's attendance sheet, but it could be in my office. I mean, I'll get that for you. Basically, it's a consent form. I mean, saying okay, you're willing to keep things on track and have no more than four excused yeah absences until I mean you're a great good Lord. But things other than that, let's keep working. So as we're on a tight schedule. So last Monday, I mean, we worked on the five finger position. Right hand 1-5, left hand 5-1, with hands separately, and we did the order of fifth. You know the order of fifth. C G D D, or sort of things. And today we're gonna try. First of all, we're gonna try to put them together with hands, one after another, doing what we're doing, using what we call a crossing over, in order to facilitate a longer continuing line of melodic playing. And it sounds like this. If you put your headphone on, or if you can just let us hear me in one ear, you will get, for example, we start with left hand. We start with the left hand, and we have a C with a pinky and G, and then the right hand goes to D, another order fifth, and another goes to A. And watch out here, if you guys cannot see, I cross my hand from above. Always go crossing your hand from above. That's a golden rule. And then we go to E, and then B, F sharp C. So if I play faster, it goes on. Sorry. It goes like this. It looks quite, flashy. I mean, believe me, I mean, this thing, goes a lot it happens a lot in piano play. So if we can just have your attention and put your hands on the keyboard. Again, we have a five finger position. Oh, by the way, Will, is your first time is your first piano experience or not? Good job. That's what I like to hear. All right. So we'll put your hands here. Left hand, C major position, C major five finger position. Right hand, D and A, of course, because it's in order of fifth. And then we started with, we're at the metronomic marking of 90, and we go with half notes. So basically 1, 2, 1, 2. About that. In 3, 2, 1, and C, D, right hand D, A, left hand crossing, E, B, right hand, F sharp, C sharp. Perfect, good job. And now we double the tempo. It's called doubling down. Use that wisely. I know, this is the time to use it wisely if you know what I'm talking about. Ready? 2, 1, and in quarter notes. A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp. Good job, very good. Now we take half a step down until we can cover all of them, in the well-tempered tuning system clavier. So now we start with B, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, F, and C. Basically, this time we'll do another order of fifth, only everything is half step down. Clear? So we start with half note. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and B, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, cross, D sharp, E sharp, F, C. Someone may find it means weird. Why is A sharp and F a order of fifth in order of fifth? But the fifth because A sharp, aka slash, B flat. That's just choose of word, and you're supposed to do this, yeah, with all of them, and then we haven't done it. I wanted to walk you through like half of it, and then you guys are in charge of the rest of it. All right. So in quarter notes, double the tempo. Ready? 2, 1, and same place. Now this is going to be hard, and I noticed. People. Sometimes we're struggling with the fingering. The fingering in this order of fifth. In your first semester, let me assure you, the fingering is always going to be going to be a strict 5-finger position. Meaning, if you have, this is going to be your first degree, the first degree of the left hand. This is going to be the fifth, and we don't go this, we don't go this. We don't stretch or use what in what in German would be called die Flugschlagen. We just don't use those techniques. We go strict with 1, 5, 1, 1, 5 in order to facilitate a perfect, normal 5-finger position. Got it? Yes. So I understand there will be circumstances your thumb is in the your thumbs are on the black key, and you find your hands a little bit twisted. It feels like weird from time to time. Believe me, that happens. But what we believe in the society of professional pianism is that we sometimes even a little awkwardness or in a little physical difficulty in your body, it's better than having to switch in your pattern or having to change your change your logic, your basic logic in a certain place of playing. For example, if I'm going to scale, going to the scales. That's a slow tempo of my scale. That it wasn't even fast. When we're going with that, we follow the pattern. You will be exposed to, I believe, like octave scales, not just 5-finger patterns. In 10-13, not even 10-12. So basically, like in 2 semesters, that's when you start to learn the octave, scale playing finger pattern, which is going to 1, 2, 3 and cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy to tell, right? It's so simple. But in order to do, guess how many times I practiced on that, how many years, and also under no circumstance will I ever voluntarily change my finger combination. I would never change. I would never go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 3, 5. Technically, you can play everything with a piece of pencil or an orange if you want. Technically, you can poke everything out, but a pattern exists for hundreds of years, and normally they've been carried to not our time because of a certain reason, a simple reason that they are reliable and they delivers minimum possible mistakes. So what I'm asking you right now with that, even with the I know sometimes I don't like my pinky, left hand pinky after the crossover. I don't like my pinky and thumb on the black keys. That doesn't feel comfortable. Seriously, if you look at me, but that's the safest way, and it will challenges you mentally the least. So that's my point. Now we go 1/2 a step down, from B to B flat. Left hand at the B flat. I want your pinky on the B flat and thumb, yes, on the yes. How many of you raise your hand? How many people wanted to use a ring finger on the B flat or the middle finger? Yes. You know what? In real world, we do. In real world, 5 years from now or 3 years from now, if you keep playing, you'll be allowed to use whatever fingers on whatever keys. Until then, Use the five. Use the five. Just in order to establish this kind of like sense. I mean, familiarity or insistence on constants on keyboard, if I may. Yes. Ready? In half note. 3, 2, 1, and D F. Which is the note? Say D. Very good. I didn't mess up, right? Yeah, I was great. Okay, good job. Now in quarter notes. In 3. Ready? In 3. I would suggest you notice, don't move, guys, don't move, freeze. No, 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 don't move, don't move. Yes. You see the difference? That's better. For some reason, that's better because I mean, two hands. You got two hands. I mean, I have, I have my students. I mean, some of them there, I had like some students. When I start teaching them, they already had learned piano for 15 years. You know, if they start like 4 or 5 year old, and then when I met them, they're like in their 20s, then easily. And when they do, when they start playing, I often see one hand on their lap and the other hand starts to play, and the other hand kicks it going. And when he or she is supposed to use the other hand, there was a certain haste. There was a certain unpreparedness, unpreparation, and things got messed up. So there's another rule. When we play the piano, hands always on the keyboard. Sometimes when my one hand has nothing to do, I can't often rest it on the music stand or on whatever solid surface I could, but I don't let it down. The other reason for doing so, sorry, I mean I have to catch up fast today. The other reason of doing so is, I mean, you don't want, I mean, when your arm is totally like down here, these muscles they were like suppressed. The muscle, I mean, when you're, it's not a good thing that your muscles are in complete 100% relaxation when you're playing. Imagine if I had a boxing a combat coach when it was like about your age. I was really into this boxing thing, so I trained myself for like a year and a half, 18 months. Of course, I got my you know arse kicked at the time. But the one thing I learned is when when you're in combat position, you're supposed to lose the hand. You're not you don't hit people like this, right? But you're not also falling asleep on in the ring. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't get to do this. Come on, just hit me. You don't get to do this. Muhammad Ali get to do this, and look why I am. You know. So it's always good to have your arms elevated just a little tiny bit, 10% maybe. So always keeping on the keyboard like this. If I'm going to giving a recital, my hands were on this for the entire first half, and then I go back to my backstage, and then I come back here. My hands are here for the rest of the half, and then there's encore. That's it. So when you do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, da 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 da, you notice my hand would never falling below the keyboard, the surface of the keyboard, and my hands were never down lower than the keyboard, and they were never sleeping. That gives away. Yes, look less. Sometimes yes, that'd be great. And I even may have another way to train myself. Sometimes I do. I didn't change the position, right? I just use the same fingers. I just use them repeatedly, like when we've been doing that since we were kids. Remember those things we used to shake and they, I don't even know what's that toy called, but my son got something. It was little. See? Yes, that's the thing. Okay, now let's do one more. After the half step, let's go another half step, go to A. Now this is going to be our fourth sequence. So we have A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. We do half notes in 3, 2, hands on, 1, and A, F sharp, C sharp. Very good. Now half the double the tempo. Ready? 2, 1, and. Very good. Some of you guys catch it. Now you have, I see a certain amount of elegance in your playing. Truth be told, I'm not a skinny man, but how should I put this? And when I'm on stage, I often imagine myself being one of those Disney prince, because I mean there were like certain there were certain effortlessness in your playing. If you're playing good, you shouldn't sound. Yeah, you don't get to you. It's not necessary to look like that or to feel that way. It's always your hands are like move. They're moving. I mean, your body is coordinating itself. I mean, in order to facilitate the best serve for the best effortless position, which allows you to use the minimum strength and to launch the effect or the sound at its maximum. It's always goes like this. A good play, it always feels like this. When you see people do that, you know that guy is not ready to play things like this. And I had a comment from my students. I mean, they are from I believe last semester. He did came to me after school after class, and he said, "I mean, watching me play." I showed some video, but I couldn't do that because I mean the monitor is not right now. It's not something's wrong. But they said, "My watching me play. I mean, it's like 5 times more beneficiary for his study because I mean there are certain things that are I do believe in him. I believe certain things are beyond words. There's a reason why piano teaching being this kind of like hand-on experience. It's like a mutual experience for hundreds of years. 300 years ago, Bob taught his student this way. 200 years ago, Beethoven taught this way. 150 years ago, Franz Liszt, the guy who invented masterclass, because I mean he was so famous, and people all over the world want to study with him, but he only had a small amount of time to teach all of them. So what they do, they gather them all in the same room, and he gets to choose the piece he want to hear, and the others listens to their peers to playing, and then awaits their master's comment and and the golden apple of his mind. So in a way of speaking, everyone, including me, here in this room, we be the privileged and honored heir of this great, fantastic tradition. And I personally find myself a little bit proud of that. Being a pianist, you need to sometimes remind you of it every now and then, what a noble thing you're doing here. So when that being done, I already observed a certain, elegance, certain, sort of. I mean that cheers me up. That looks really good. When you play for your audience, for your viewers, remember, I mean, we're not only here to judge how many mistakes we count that you messed up. We're also here to enjoy. If you can enjoy your performance, if you give us something, and this kind of like physical appearance, this kind of like effortlessness, is gonna be like that. Was it too talk? Have I been talking too fast today, or are you guys good? We good. Thank you. Okay, and that's it. That's it for the first one. And the next one, if you just look at your syllabus, I mean, if you just look at your syllabus, you notice we have a. I forgot. Did I even send you the music or that? Or I don't believe so. Oh, because I will. Right. I decided. I mean, I wanted to test how good your memory can be. So the piece right around there, look at it. I mean, yeah, the second line is called F major. Wait, what's that called? F major scales and cadence or something? No, the one on the left. Yeah, second line. Good job. Wait, I believe it's not C major. I think it's F major. Maybe it's another page. I think it's F major, right? Yeah, right over there, F major. I saw it. Yes. Okay, now if you listen to my playing, this thing goes like this. In 3, 2, 1, and. You have to put on the. They're not. Oh, sorry. You know what? My oops, I mean, hit the mute all button. That's why. That's why. Now, we do have headphones. Take. Is that one working? Or, no. That's somebody else's. It's way too fancy to be a real. To be. Okay, I don't have another one here. Wait, is this one? You're not using this one. No. Cool. Yes. Yes. No. Now, how come you're not hearing me? Because I'm hearing myself very clear. Now you can hear it. Now you can you? Yeah. You kind of hear yourself. I mean, is it because? I mean, it could be because. I mean, the microphone plug is not plugged in the right place. So your audio signal plugging is in the right place, I believe.
Which color is that?
Have no idea because we use different. We have a different. Well, I do believe. Okay. Gray mic plug goes to the second to the right. Hold. The black plug goes to the farthest right on the right side. So second to the left, a second to the right, right, far right. Oh, that's why you couldn't hear. Yeah, I believe that's why my predecessor unplugged it before. That's why. That's got to be why. Yes.
Now we can mute ourselves.
Is there a way to hear both you and ourselves at the same time?
It's called a will. I can hear you guys play. I get to choose. Yes, I can hear all of you guys play.
We can't hear ourselves.
No.
I can hear it.
I can hear you through my headphones, but my actual.
How about now?
I can also hear you.
I can hear a bunch of people play right now. I can hear a bunch of people. Yeah, that's some really good technique. I can hear a bunch of people play. Thank you. That's good. Play something. I'm not hearing. Play something. Yeah, I can hear. I can hear clearly, you guys. Well, no, I can't. Nope. No, you can't hear me.
Is that you right now? Or is
Sorry.
that-
No.
I can hear it.
I'm the one binding the chords.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Can you? Me binding the C major chords?
I can hear it.
Yes. I don't know why you cannot hear yourself. Some of you guys cannot. Because I can hear you guys play. Yeah, I can hear it. But if you cannot hear yourself,
No.
If I can hear that, plug it into the rightmost thing.
okay, can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself, I just can't hear you.
Now? Even now?
I've never been able to hear you. I don't know.
There we go. Wait.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm about. Everybody, I said, give me the platform, man. Everybody put it in here. You guys can just run it over. Now try it. Can you hear yourself? No?
I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself.
I fixed it. I can just hear everyone now.
It's just really, I just like.
Hold on.
Oh,
I can just hear it.
Put your headphones on real quick.
I'm hearing the Britney mic. I'm hearing the Britney mic. I'm hearing
I'm also still
like
going.
really low, like low volume.
Low volume of yourself, traveling through that. Yes.
Yeah.
It's weird to get up here. I guess so, yeah.
Yes. No, yourself is calm, right?
I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Yeah, me too.
That's what I want. Can you hear yourself now? Can you hear yourself now? Why is you still plug? Yeah, you have to plug in here. Yes. Can you hear yourself?
No.
No. I gotta fix that. I mean, there's a big plug in wrong. This big plug. Yes, the one. Yeah.
Now you should do
But
it.
no.
Yeah, I'm in the other folks and it's working. I'm in the left one so it's working.
No, let me just do that. Is this working for you?
No.
No. It's not.
No.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Why is it not working?
Well.
Your headphones are alright, right?
Yeah.
It's alright. But you can hear yourself. I'm good. We plugged in the exact same way. Right?
Mine are on the left too.
Yeah. How about that? How about that? I mean, all this keep rolling keyboards are designated for have like two sets of headphones can hear it at the same time. So that's why we have two sets of mic, speaker, mic, speaker. That's why. It's not easy, right? If you, that's no. Now? No, you're coming out. Not working. Now? I'll host you plug in. Just for the sake of time, probably. You want to change? You want to try that one? Oh, that one's yeah. Try it. The rest of you, hear yourself all good now? Good, like a program is saying, if the coding is running, don't touch it. Yes. How about now? You can hear yourself. You can definitely hear yourself. Look.
Yeah, I think it was.
Right?
Yeah.
What is the mystery?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now. Wow. Time surely runs fast. Goes real fast. Now we here. So we have the piece that goes like only 4 bars. Carry with me. Bar 2. Third major. Last one. F major. Here you go. Yes, F major. Actually 12. Page 12. Yes, page 12. You guys, you're looking at it? Page 12. Well, you can have mine if you want. No problem. Yes. No problem. Hey, where's Will? Oh. I was like, oh, dude. I've been watching Shining, revisiting Shining last night. I was like, what? Okay. Now. What you're supposed to do is you're gonna follow this. I mean, not just play it. You're gonna follow them. I mean, you can follow the accompaniment. How many of you raised your hand and have ever played with an accompanist? Play with somebody else. So now you know it's a two person or it's a multi-person game. Then you do not. I mean, just play the way you want to. You still have to. I mean, look out for the other. Look after for the others. That's the trick. So this is what it might sound like. In 3, 2, 1, and That is my part sound like. I mean, I improvise a little bit, but yes. While we're giving me, and you're so when I'm doing bang 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 bang, are you supposed to da dong da dee da dee da da bang ba dang da da? That is what is going on. Yes, and the trick is, I mean, listen to me, but don't let me take charge of the rhythm of the leading. You're the ones who's supposed to lead. That is the thing. Don't get your integrity, your rhythmic integrity, your whatever integrity compromised. That's the trick. Now let's have a try. Both hands. My apology on the word Houston. Gotta be a scammer. Yes, let's have a try. 1, 2, 3, the piece. All right, everybody, look at your page 12 SPI, and let's have a go. So in 3, 2, 1, and da 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 dong do 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 dong 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 dong. Everybody's doing a great job. Now I want both hands. I want both hands. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and. Boom, 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 boom. That was really good. Now here comes the hard part. I used to. You guys knew. He didn't know. I taught for 16 years in college. I used to work with the opera house. In Europe they called it like an opera repetitor, where I met my wife. She's a soprano. Now, one thing we learned a lot. Is how do you cope with someone who wants to lead? That is the thing. Now, I'm going to do a series of things, and I hope I'm going to play faster and slower. And all you guys have to do is to keep playing da 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 da, repeat da 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 da. Just keep this in the loop. Keep them going. Keep them going. Keep them going. And listen to my accompaniment, and I will do something. Please stay as your best as you can with me. Ready? Let's have a try. In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's repeat. I can feel it. I can sense it. Sense it. And the hard thing being a group piano teacher is, there's no way I can hear all of you guys playing at the same time. I won't be able to tell who's whom. But after I've done my chores. After that, I've learned an ability that I kind of I can feel the music by looking at it. At those moments, I feel like I was kind of like Ludwig van Beethoven at his late years. This must be how. By the way, I did visit his house in Bonn. He was born in Bonn, Germany. I studied somewhere else in Weimar. So he had one of his old piano. There's a bronze straw, like a metallic straw coming out of. He got them soldered on this. So when he played, and you know what I found? On that straw metal straw, it's pretty long. It's like a stick, bite marks. This is how he feel music. He can't hear no more, so he can still feel it. Imagine what a magnificent brain that must be. Yeah, that's it. Now that was done very well. Okay, I want to use the last maybe 2 minutes to kind of have one extra minute if you guys would mind. Oh, feel free, but if you must have a next round to run, but I want to talk about them a little bit. By the way, great job with today's piano play. I want to talk about Friday. Everybody's got exact 4 minutes, right, to do it. I'll have alarm set up at one system. So we have 3 pieces: SPI 5, 9, 13.
How do we find those? Like, what's this? So PI, that's this
SPI,
one?
yes, SPI, you're looking at.
Okay. And
5, page 5, everything that the number means page. Page 5, 9, 13. Page 5 is written in C major, okay, which means you don't play in the C major. You learn the C major and then you learn to transpose it to F major and G major. And I get to roll the dice. I have an online dice. You click it and you roll the dice and you get to choose which key you play. I don't get to choose. Leave it to the higher authority. And the same thing with page 9. Same thing with page 13. So whatever you play, whatever the key it is originally written on, you don't get to play that one. That is more like a blueprint. But I would advise you gotta at least try with the notes first. Learn the original key and then try to transpose it. And the way to transpose it, as we talked about in Monday, is keeping the strict finger, don't change it, and then move your hand as a whole from one key to another and make sure the other finger, all the fingers were arriving in the right position. Imagine you're landing a plane. You need to make sure all the wheels are aligned with the runway. Otherwise, that's the thing. So, for example, this first piece, the first piece, that one. No, yes. That's the last piece. No, that one. The rocket. Let's say the rocket. Da 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 da. Right. It was written originally in F major. So what's the fingering? Everybody, just tell me the fingering of the first three of the first line. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Don't go 6. There's no 6. What? After 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, there's a
3, 4, 5,
1, 2. Perfect. Now when we do that, let's transpose it all together to C major. So to C major, how do we determine where is C major? Right hand is on your thumb. That's how we know it. So let's go. Let's take everything down to C major. Yes. Now we still go with the same fingering. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. You see, I wasn't telling you the notes. I wasn't telling you the solfege. I wasn't telling you, okay, every note go down a perfect fourth. F becomes C, G becomes. We don't go that way. Pianists don't go that way. Pianists just go right in, diving and play. I mean, we use their fingering. For example, you know this piece. Give me another key. Somebody give me another key.
C sharp. Oh.
Sorry, I was playing F sharp, I think. But C, you want a C sharp? You want a C sharp? No, this is C. This is A minor. You want a C sharp? C sharp. C sharp. C sharp. C sharp. Yeah, one of the things I did impress people is imagine what kind of training I went through with this. Not just this piece, with this kind of sort of the thing, but what I can guarantee you is I keep the exact fingering. If you guys were looking at me play, I use the exact fingering. No matter how awkward they may look like, I use the exact fingering. I cannot emphasize that enough. And thank you, everybody. Class dismissed. Yeah.
Thank you.